Back in here on GCR as we continue along on a Tuesday edition of the program. We did not make an open, did we?
No, I did
Yeah,
not
we
yet.
we need to do that.
So it's called Carson's.
Carson's a hack is the
Carson's
name
a
of the
hack.
segment, right? Like,
Okay.
that's what he is. He's a hack. He's nothing. I don't know. You guys will have no memory of this. This is the band Dynamite Hack. They did a cover of Boys in the Hood years ago that everybody enjoyed a great deal because it was like these basic white guys doing one of the great, gangster rap songs of all time. Unfortunately, we can't play music on the show because we get booted off of. I think we can play like 5 seconds or something like that. Let's work on an open. Let's get an open. Carson's a hack is the segment for next week. All right.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
You're the producer.
All right.
Thank you. Carson's a hack. What are we doing this week?
All right, so first thing we got here is a cup and some milk. So what goes great with milk is Oreos.
That looks
right?
like chocolate milk. That
Yeah,
doesn't look
they
like-
didn't have any small ones of regular milk, so we're rolling with chocolate today. But
I don't know what is happening here.
so you ever try to dip an Oreo in milk and your hand gets like you can't get down in the milk once it gets low, right?
Yeah.
And then your hands get milk on them and Oreo cream, and it's all nasty.
I mean, I don't dip my whole hand in the
Right,
milk.
You're
but
gonna
say
dip the cookie.
all right,
Yeah.
but say you got Oreos and milk, right, Glenn?
Uh-huh.
Say you've got that much milk left.
Is the camera getting this?
Yes.
Yeah, let's
yes,
make
it
sure
Say
is.
you've got
It
that
is
much
indeed.
milk left.
You got that much milk left, yes.
If I go in for a dip here with an
Uh-huh.
Oreo,
You're not right.
I'm really not.
No, I get this
can't
problem.
really get
yeah,
in
this
there.
is an issue. I understand that.
and my hands are messy now.
Uh-huh.
So this is what I propose.
Wait, did you invent this life hack?
No,
Oh. Well, then why do you say you propose it? You said the
it's a new.
internet.
I don't know. It's a new idea.
But is the internet proposing it? Did
This
somebody
is
else
the
come up
hack.
with it?
Some guy proposed it before me, but I'm
He's-
proposing.
he's
I'm
a
proposing
hack,
it
right?
now.
He's a-
I'm just a
He's
hack.
not only a hack,
I'm
he's
just
a
a hack.
thief.
I'm just a hack, man.
He's a thief.
Take a fork.
Uh-huh.
You go right through, like that.
Oh.
Now I can get
Oh my
all the
gosh.
way down to the bottom. I can hold it for as
Oh,
long
look
as
at
I want.
that.
So, you know, some people like to kind of soak them.
Yeah.
I'll just sit it there then.
Well, this
I'm watching
one-
the game on TV or whatever.
No, wait, you got to pull it out. Let's make sure that
Take
it
it
works.
out.
Uh-oh.
Did it come apart?
That did come apart.
Yeah, it looked like there
I
was
left
some.
it in for a little too long.
Oh, he was trying to move right past it. He was trying to pretend like the Oreo didn't break. Carson.
If we try it again, I can. It'll.
All right, try it again so it
Okay.
actually works. Like, this is the part that's troublesome about it. Is that right
All
now
right.
you're overdue.
No, well, I
It
mean,
does look like it's kind of splitting the Oreo.
If you have double stuff, I'm sure
I
it's
know.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Dip
it works
it.
better
Stuff
for
in there.
double
Pull
stuff.
it out.
There you go. Okay.
Okay.
It-
It can work.
Well, I
It
think
can
it did.
work.
It did work.
Well, the first time it didn't work.
Well, because yeah, he left it in
I
there.
flew too close to this.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Icarus over here, flying too close to the sun. So the point is, you get a fork, you stick it through the cream of the Oreo.
Yes.
Do you rest it against the edge of either cookie? Like, do
Um,
you feel fork touch cookie,
I just
or does it
went-
go cleanly through the cream?
I feel like in a double.
I
stuff
just
it
went
would
let
with-
me
work.
I just went
test it. Let me
Yeah.
try it. Let me see if I can. I don't want to.
Glenn wants to make sure he pokes all the holes out.
Yeah,
of
this is
thing.
important because I'm going to tell my kids.
I
about
just
it
went
like
right
this.
through the cream.
I'm not an Oreo. I try all the new flavors of Oreos, but I don't. I just have one.
Saw like a caramel
This is
one in
for-
there
for
today.
next
It looked
time.
kind of intriguing.
They brought back cotton candy Oreos recently, and everybody was messaging me about it. I've tried the cotton candy Oreo before.
Oreo.
So inevitably,
There you go.
yeah, that's
Oh,
the problem.
Well, you
right?
went through like
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I got to make
The-
sure that I didn't try all that hard. I wasn't purposely attempting to break the Oreo. All right, hang on a second.
You
Let me see.
gotta be a little gentle with
So
it.
you're saying you
Glenn.
take the Oreo out of the box,
and just be very gentle.
be very
There you go. You
Gentle.
got a grip on it now.
okay, and then it just slides smoothly through. Does he? How
you don't
far,
got to go
how
all the
far
way. Not very far.
You
in.
don't have to always.
I mean,
effort
that's
hard.
like-
In fact,
You
sometimes
can
that's
if
not
you
right to
want,
do.
but
You don't have to go all-
Sometimes
you
you have to
don't-
make some love and give her some smooches too.
you don't have to. You can do it. It's personal preference there.
All right, that worked. You want that Oreo? Because I don't want it.
It's fine.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I'll eat
Enjoy
it.
it. It's my gift to you. I'm baby birding it too.
I'm not gonna get it on this print issue.
That's
of
I
Press Buzz
appreciate
here.
that. That's why I put it over the Oreo package. All right, I will.
Well done.
I will say this one actually works. This is a very specific life hack. If you're someone who enjoys
Milk and
dunking
Oreos.
your Oreos in milk, this provides you the opportunity to, when you have lesser milk. It's a very it's very specific.
Do we think it would work with like chocolate chip cookies? You think?
I mean, then you're
Well, where would you be putting the fork through?
a chocolate chip cookie.
No.
You need. I guess you need soft. You really need really soft.
And then at that point,
You need a cream-filled cookie.
we begin the chocolate chip cookie problem is bigger because like if it's soft the way you want it to be soft,
Then you don't need much milk. Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Vienna fingers too. EL fudge cookies.
Yeah, anything with cream in the middle.
There's
is
some
what you're
there's
talking
some
Yeah.
about.
other
Anything
cookie
with cream in the middle would work if you're
applications.
trying to dip that particular cookie. All right, it's it's not going to improve anybody's life, but
No,
it is an option.
He just hacked life.
It's an option.
If
This isn't a game changer necessarily as much as it's just a different way of going about doing it.
a cleaner way.
Like,
I don't gotta wash my
I
hands.
think again, how many Oreos you would have to eat for you to get to the bottom
Well,
of
you're
the
also
cup.
drinking the milk at the same
I
time.
mean, if you like, I'm not saying this has never happened to me before because I was a fat guy among fat guys at one time in my life. But you've got to be talking about 8 to 10 Oreos at this point in order to get your milk down to the point where you can't dunk it.
That's
so
true.
It's a very specific.
Well, that's
I
also
enjoy milk.
that's
I would-
all. I was gonna say that's also
Yeah.
assuming that you're like me. I don't really eat Oreos and milk very often, but when I do, I dunk the thing and I eat it, and then I definitely take a sip of milk after. So like, I might be
the
four.
level's
I
gonna
might be
move
4
down.
Oreos. in
Maybe
and
the
at
argument
that
is this a
level
lot
right
because I
there.
think most people just say the milk at that point is only for dunking. It's not for sipping. And what you're
Sure.
creating is a
But this
scenario
is-
by which your milk can also be for sipping while dunking.
For me
Sure.
personally, there's no self-control.
Yeah.
I'm going to be drinking the milk, even if I say to myself, "This is a strictly dunking."
You know, it's really weird. I've never when I was this man, I never found myself saying like I need to drink more of this milk. I was more I need to conserve
Well,
the
when it's in
milk
front of
for
me,
the purpose of the dipping.
I like milk.
Okay, fair enough.
So that's a
Fair
new
enough.
one.
Milk.
I've never heard of people conserving the milk. That's,
Oh,
that's
I
interesting.
1,000% was thinking about this problem in my life.
Interesting.
So again, I guess you have helped me say to myself, I don't need to worry about that. I can enjoy
Sure.
the milk as well because I can dunk with the fork.
I
All
got
right, it's-
next week's a good one too.
okay.
Definitely.
This is not nothing. That's what I'll get. Last week was a 0.
This is something.
This is like a 4. Like it's good, but it's not. 4 isn't a good score.
Do we need to put Old Bay on the Oreos?
I was actually gonna ask that. I mean, like they're here. We might as well try it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
I mean,
I'll go grab some paper
yeah,
towels.
we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go get some of those. Son of a bitch. He's right. When he's right, he's right, and it is kind of our shtick.
The question is, are we gonna put it on top? I think we should open them up and
You
put the
think
Old
we
Bay
should
in
do
between
them
on the
in-
cream. Old Bay cream stuffed Oreos.
Right. Both of you are right. In fact, there's an argument we need to try it both ways. There's an
Yeah.
argument that we have to do both things. God. And this is the bigger problem because I don't want to eat many Oreos. We kind of have to do the same thing we did last week where there's a light and a heavy, right? Like we kind of have to do both things and see how it goes.
It's for science.
All right, so here's what I need you to do. I need you to prepare, take the tops off.
No
Take
problem.
your top off, Carson. Split it so we can get the Old Bay. Griffin, did you hand the Old Bay over? Please pass the Old Bay over so we
Thanks,
can.
Griff. All right. So you want one heavy, one light, just like last time?
I think that's what we need to do, right?
Yeah.
We need to do the.
Yeah.
We're taking. Yeah. Watch that. That's sexy. Ah, well done. Good twist. Can you do it again? Can you do it without breaking the Oreo?
Ooh.
That's 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
That's brilliant.
Hold
That's
on.
brilliant.
I
All
might
right.
go in a rise.
Oh, you wanna
I
go
might
6
one
for
up a rise
6?
and go 6 for 6.
You want to go 6 or 6? Yeah, you think Luis Arias can do that? No. Oh man, he's 3 for
Hold
3.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hey,
my
you know
God.
What they say? You can't get the 6th one until you get the 4th one.
Oh,
And the 5th one right here.
this is brilliant. I'm watching an
Oh,
artist at
my.
work right now. Holy crap! There's so much pressure on this one.
Yeah, I went 5 for 5. It's in extra innings now.
Yeah,
Big
right.
sitch.
Cal Ripken went 6 for 6 in Atlanta.
Oh
once.
my! That was
Holy-
the cleanest one out of all of them.
Good job, Carson. Well done.
Carson is Cal Ripken. Look at that. Look at how
Alright,
that happened.
So we're gonna go light.
Light
here?
on one. Yeah, light. Just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, a little. Cover it. Right. Yeah, a little bit. And then.
All right.
and then. Oh God.
that's a lot. All right.
That's not. There's no way that's going to be any good.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
On the other. Oh boy, this is what we've offered to you, Baltimore. This is what we prepared
I think
for
this is
Tuesday edition.
Yeah, but this is
All right.
important. It's
All right.
Hold
All
on.
right.
I this one's like super light. We need to put a little more on this side.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Very good.
All right. And then I'll close them back up. I guess.
So we're going. Which one do we do first? We do light first, because the light
Yeah.
one there's
light
a
is
chance.
like there's a chance I actually like it.
yeah,
You know?
there's a chance there's something.
Heavy
there.
is just supposed to be funny, I guess.
All right. Here's to swimming with bow-legged women.
which one is which here?
This is your light one right here.
Yeah. All right.
The heavy one's the one with the big
Yeah.
trail of Old Bay all around it.
And
right.
bon appetit. It doesn't break through.
Yeah.
break through at
all.
It doesn't. There's no.
That's crazy that there's.
You
can't
don't
even
taste
the
any Old Bay at all.
Wow.
It's just an Oreo. I think it's because the chocolate is so heavy.
Yeah.
It's just weird though. Like you don't. I would never have known it was in there. If you wouldn't have
there's
told me.
no. You don't taste. You could hand that to somebody and say, and they would just say it's an Oreo. That's all it is. So this might be the rare occasion where the heavy Old Bay.
Is the way to go.
Imagine if this doesn't break through. Then we got to start talking about what it is they're doing at the National
Big
Biscuit
Oreo.
Company with their Oreos. If somehow heavy Old Bay.
Just
doesn't
real
break
quick,
through.
I've had some Oreo moments on this show.
What was the other? What was the other Oreo?
The
moment?
Golic, the mayonnaise.
Oh.
That's some Oreo moments.
I forgot about those.
Because he was on the show, right? Or no, his
Right.
dad was on.
His
the
dad
show.
was on the show.
Yeah. All right, so let's go with the heavy Oreo. See if there's a thing there. Here we go.
Heavy Oreo.
You at least it breaks through,
I still don't really taste it. Like
but it's not.
a factor.
No.
So we got to go again.
And go even heavier.
Yeah. That's what we have to do.
No, I think we got our answer. Unlike the pineapple, which was a thing, this is not a thing. This is nothing.
Well, I'm not sure if we know yet.
Stop, Griffin. If you can put that much Old Bay and there's no impact on it, then there is no point to this.
We got
At that point, I'm just pumping
we gotta
sodium into
douse
my
it.
veins
Right.
every time.
Yeah, I guess.
This is the definitive.
I mean, you're already eating Oreos. But
We could give it a grade if you want. Give it on a scale of 1 to 10.
well, it's just an Oreo, really.
I was gonna say Oreo for me is about an 8 out of
That's-
10.
that's
So
the
I don't think I'm
problem,
giving
right?
it an
It-
8.
I
It's an
hear
Oreo.
you.
That's why I think we have to go again.
But I think you have to reconsider your grade. Consider your grade in the context of what it should or should not offer.
The Pop Tarts is gonna hurt this one because you guys really like the Pop
Pop-Tarts
Tarts,
were
which
really
was a
good.
sweet thing. So like this should be good, and it's
Yeah,
this
the
is
same.
nothing. This is a big old bowl of nothing here.
So chocolate and Old Bay.
Well, but I've had
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Old Bay chocolate, and it can be pretty good. This I don't know what it is. The Old Bay Oreo does not work. It is not. Again, on my lips, I taste a little bit of the spice of the Old Bay, so like I know it's there, but it has done nothing to the flavor profile whatsoever. Nothing at all. And now again, it hasn't really detracted from it either. It didn't make the Oreo drastically worse. It's just it's a giant,
It's an Oreo though.
giant bowl of nothing.
Tastes like, you know what it tastes like? You just ate crabs and then you have like 3 Oreos for dessert. And like
And
the
so you
crab,
have the leftovers
Yeah.
that's sort of lingering. Yeah, I hear you.
that's like what I'd compare it to.
I mean, I don't even think it. I think that would register more than this would.
True.
Like this just did not register in any way. All right, but we did it. We've accomplished that now, and so we'll be able to tell our grandkids one day that we.
Did
Yeah,
Oreo.
100%.
Old Bay Oreos.
Bay Oreos.
That's the new flavor.
That's what we have going for us.
Well.
You know what else we have going for us? This new print issue of Press Box, which is available right now at your neighborhood Royal Farms and at the hundreds of locations around town where you find Press Box. You can read it all at PressBoxOnline.com. Very special issue, as you see on the cover. Tony Siragusa, the late, great Tony Siragusa, Dave Ginsburg, dove into the legacy of Tony Siragusa and how his kids are working to keep his incredible legacy alive now. It's a really powerful story. Would encourage you to pick it up. Also inside, you find a very special summer travel guide highlighting sports events and activities around the state of Maryland. Again, right now, pick it up for free at your neighborhood Royal Farms. Read it all, PressBoxOnline.com.